Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video called, this is why I've got my glasses on, how to realise unity consciousness right now. So, but before that, I just want to thank everyone who's joined our group. Take my glasses off now. Everyone who's joined our last group, it was really good. And also, just to say...
It was really good.
It was. I thought it was really good. Yeah, thank you everyone who could make it and the ones that didn't who could watch the video later on. So we do record these, so if you can't make the time and you sign up...
Do you record what?
Videos, group videos.
Oh, the group videos, yeah.
So you can still get the recording of it. And if you want to attend but you don't want your video on, so you don't have to, your face, or you don't want to talk, you just want to put things in the chat.
Or you want to be unanimous. Is that the word?
No. You're spoiling my thing. So yeah, so it's a nice friendly group, and the next one is the 13th of April at 7 p.m. British Standard Time, which the clocks have gone forward.
Have they?
They have done then, yeah.
Oh, not now.
Not now.
You're confusing me now.
No, it confused me a lot, didn't it, Elisa? She will know what I mean by this.
There's no such thing as time.
I know, that's why it was so confusing. Anyway, get back to the subject. We've gone off. So, you wanted to say a bit now, don't you?
What's the video called again? So, yeah,
He's disturbed his own thing now because he always tries to put me off of what I want to share with you.
So basically, when you come, I think we could all try this little, like a big one-to-one. So imagine that people are all speaking. I'm speaking to them personally, and then when I ask the questions, or just ask themselves and try and do what we say. So it's like a big one-to-one, but the only thing is I can't see you in your sort of interaction sort of thing. I can't see. So forget all that anyway. So I know I am going on today. So when we first arrived here as a baby, there was no understanding of words. There were words, but no understanding of it. There was no understanding of time. There was no understanding of thoughts. There was no beliefs. Because if you think about it, they're all words cast like a spell over us, because words, we give words meaning. Because a word is just letters randomly put together and say, oh, that. But then they say that these words mean something. But as a baby, there's no understanding of words. So there's just this one experience. So imagine right now, as a baby, there's just things happening, but there's no labels to them. So there might be this feeling of happiness or bliss or pain or seeing a tree or feeling the wind on the face or having wind inside. It's all just one experience with no labels on it. So, and then, but what we do is like you saw your...
My great niece the other day.
Yesterday.
Yeah, she's only about 3.5 months old.
And what was your thing? What was the mother saying to? Oh, who's a good little girl?
Yeah, who's cheeky?
Who's cheeky?
Oh, are you hungry? Are you tired?
So basically, what we do,
program.
we say, and it has to be done because, to
play the game.
You're trying to describe this, but you're using words. But what I'm trying to do is take you to where there's no words, so that everyone knows what it is themselves then. Because it's all right trying to say all this stuff about stuff, but if you listen to the words and with the meanings, then you're never going to see it.
Even the words unity consciousness
just
is another pointer. It isn't it?
So right now, in this present moment. So if if you don't know anything about, if you don't understand the idea of time, so right now in this present moment, if there's nowhere else to go, if you can't move forward and you can't move back, if this present moment, there's no last moment and there's no next moment, right now, take those away, and right now, what's left? Just dive deep into that. So there's no past, there's no future. Take those away, and what's left? And then someone might say, now. So take away the word now or not now, and take those away and dive into that, what's left. And then it could be this, but take away the meaning of the word this, and take away all the meanings and all the words, and just in this present moment, if there's no this or no not this, take those away, and what's left? And that's it. And even when we say this space,
it's just a pointer.
Well, a space means that there has to be something there, something there to have a space in between.
Yeah.
Or a gap.
But when we say space, that's a pointer.
But if you take away that and that, if there's no boundary, then
there can't be.
There's no space. Space is just another label that we're getting to. So if you take away all the words, and you take away all the labels and all the meanings to the words, right now, in this present moment, what's left?
And don't say it.
Because it's what we're trying to do is trying to say things before the word was invented, before the meaning to the word. It's that. But the only thing is everyone has to talk about it, but they're talking about it using the very thing.
And people think it's that word. Oh, I have to get into this space. I have to get into this piece. And those are just pointers, because you don't get into anything
because they're just words
already.
But they're just words, aren't they? They're just words with meanings. And the thing is with words as well is it can mean something to everyone else. One word can mean different things. So if you take away the meaning of the word, so right now in this present moment, if you can't go to the past and you can't go to the future because they don't exist, we take them away because they're just words. Is there any thoughts here without the word thought? So that's, as a small child, that's why there was no thoughts and there was no beliefs, because you're taking that word away. So is there any questions? If you take away the questions, is there anything to answer?
No. Although Nellie thinks there is. That's my daughter's little dog who's whooping. She said there is. So, and it's like every word does mean something different to everybody. And that proves it's all made up. Like when Mark says, when I say to Mark, I'm fine, he knows I'm not. And it means something else when I say I'm fine.
So everything. So basically, what we're doing is that foundation when you're as a baby of that stillness. No thoughts, because we don't understand the word thought. No beliefs, because we don't understand the word belief. There's no meaning. We don't give anything the meaning to it. So that's the foundation, but that's never left. No. That's there. You can access that now. And that's why we call the title that, because right now, in that present, that's it. Take away the past, take away the future. And there's only now.
Illusionary.
They're just words.
Yeah.
And then people will say now, and take away the word now, take away the meaning of the word now, and what's left, and dive straight into what's left. without the words, without the meaning of the words.
And then you see what we're pointing to, and it is pointing. So basically, in our group, we share and do mini one-to-ones like that. Other people watch them, and it's fun and it's friendly. So if you want to join us, and if not, just enjoy these videos.
And it's not accessible. It's accessible to everyone because it's what it is.
It's what we are.
It's what we are, and it's not that you have to do. I have to meditate for 20 hours and a week, and I have to do this, and I have to attain. I have to attain this, and I have to practice and attain. It's not. It's just they're all words and they're all beliefs. If you take away the words, then the thoughts have gone because
and the meanings as well.
If you take away the words, then because thoughts are just words. If you take away the thoughts and take away the meaning of the word thought, then what's the belief? A belief is just thoughts you've had over and over again that become a belief.
Yeah.
And the belief becomes this, because as a small child you're saying, who's a good little boy? Who likes this? Who likes that? That becomes an identity because it's just words that become thoughts, that thoughts become beliefs become, now I'm this.
Mm.
And you see as well, unity consciousness is when you take away all the words and the meaning of the words, what's left? If you just give it one word instead. So if I'm looking at this hand and I call this hand
thingy.
Yeah.
Call it my favourite word, thingy.
Thingy. And thingy.
Yeah. And thingy.
And thingy.
Thingy.
And thingy. And thingy. It's all thingy. Or you can take away the word, it's all one thing. So isn't that unity? Unity is it's all one thing.
Yeah. But,
so that's what non-duality is about. Non-duality is about that there's no two sides. Words have two sides. Meanings always have meaning for this and the opposite to it.
Yeah, like up and down.
Yeah, take away the meanings, take away the words,
opposites.
Take away then the opposites just fall away. So, and then there's only what's left has to be this one thing without the word of it.
Without the word, yeah.
So, and you could call that God, you could call that source.
Or thingy.
Or thingy. So if you're saying that then, so if it's all one thing, say in this moment now, we're in this room, and you take away the name Mark and call it source, and then you take away the body, the word body, and call that source. So if there's no Mark and there's no body now, and then you take away, then there's no in or out of the body.
Yeah.
So you take away that and you call the in and the out source, and then you take away the room source, call that source, take away the country and call that source, take away the space, call that source, take away the universe and call it source.
Yeah.
Then if it's all source, so what's looking is source, seeing source, and what's being looked at is source, seeing source, because there's only one thing. It's so as a little baby,
that's all it was.
One thing.
No name, no label.
Because we try and we cut experiences up and cut them up and say, this is this, and this means this, and this is this, and this means this, and that's the wind on the face. That's something. The feet, but it's all one thing.
Yeah, but we experience it all separate, and that's okay.
Yeah. It's not to say that
it's wrong or right. It just is.
But you can experience that now just by unlabeling things and stop calling them.
Take them away.
Take them away. So, because only someone's made up a word and said, this means this.
Yeah, like the word problem. Problem. You've got a problem. Oh yeah, what's that? And then you've got an emotion attached to that, and then you've got a thing, and then you build that up. But you take away problem and no problem. What's left? What's there? And you don't have to go. We're not saying come up with another word. We're just asking you to look what's there when you take that away.
Without the word.
Yeah.
Before the word.
Yeah.
So what was here before the word before? What was here? without the meaning of the word before.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our little video. And I laughed before when Mark said, when you were told he was a good little boy. He was never told he was a good little boy, by the way. He was not. He was a naughty little boy.
How do you know you were there?
I got told. Anyway, and until the next video, bye, enjoy, and like and share and all that palaver.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.